Hello everyone, it's Sibin again, and this is another tutorial of what you can do around your car by yourself. Okay, so as you can see, it's evening, and you have two options. One is to drink your coffee, another one is to go, to town and so on, but there's something more interesting you can do. You can check your car. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do some basic checking on your car. So let's go. So the first thing you have to do on your car when checking is checking the oil. Okay, the first thing you have to do when you check your oil is to find an oil stick. Okay, that's the stick which goes into the oil pan and so on. I'll stop it at that. Do not mix the oil stick with the other stick in the car if you have automatic transmission. This car has manual transmission, so it does not have a stick that goes into the automatic gearbox. Okay, so do not mix the oil stick and the gearbox stick. So the first thing we do, this is finding the oil stick. We found it. First thing we do, put a finger inside and pull. Okay, pull it out. Take a piece of cloth. Okay, it doesn't have to be clean, Don't take your mother-in-law's tablecloth favorite. And put it back inside. Okay, the oil stick goes down in the oil pan. Put it out again and look at the oil level. Okay, the oil stick, every oil stick in a car, okay, has a measurement of its own. It does not have to look like this, it can be longer, shorter, and so on. The point is that on every oil stick on the measurement, the oil has to be in the middle. Okay, so between low and between high. Okay, this is the best possible oil level you can have. It can be a bit above the middle, but it can be on high and it can be on low. So after you wiped the stick, return it back in the slot. Okay, in case the oil level is on the minimum, okay, so it's low, naturally you will have to put more motor oil in the engine. Okay, you do it by finding the opening in the engine. You take the lid off, okay, and pour oil inside. Okay, pour oil inside. After you've poured oil inside, if you get oil on the sides, you just wipe it away, okay, so it's clean, and put the lid back on and make sure you tighten it right. Okay, you do not want to leave it loose because it will perhaps fall off in driving and the oil may come out and cause you lots of problems. Always remember, always put inside oil which was put in the service. Okay, so do not mix mineral and synthetic oil. Do not mix oil of different viscosity and so on. Okay, so tight the lid back properly and put the oil that is required. Okay, the second check is the coolant fluid level check. Okay. This is the level of the fluids that go in the motor, around the motor, okay, and cool the engine down. You simply do it, so this is simpler than the oil check. You have a bottle, an expansion bottle, okay, where the water stays, okay. From this expansion bottle, it goes into the motor, radiator, and so on. The first thing you do is make a eye check. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a bit old, I don't know if you can see it. You have the minimum and the maximum. Okay, as the oil level, you keep it in the middle, okay, so it is between maximum and minimum. If you have to refill, just take the cap off and put some engine coolant inside. Remember this, and there is always a marking on the bottle. Do not do this when the engine is hot, okay? Because you risk, after opening this, with the lid off the bottle will pop off, okay? Will pop off, and pressure will come out and possibly injure you. Okay, when you've done refilling, so you fill inside to the middle between maximum and minimum, put the bottle lid back, tighten it firmly, and the check is finished. Okay, the next check you can make is the level of the brake fluid in your car. Okay, check this from time to time, especially if you own an older car. Okay, the first thing you do is like with the coolant check, you make the check by eye. Okay, so when I check, the little bottle here has also a minimum and maximum gauge put on it. Okay, so again, it is proper for the brake fluid to be between minimum and maximum. In case it is on minimum, okay, you take the lid off and pour inside till it gets between minimum and maximum. Okay, so don't overfill it. Fill it between minimum and maximum. You put the cap back on, and it's finished. Okay, and the last check you can do on your car is to check the wiper fluid. Okay, this is the most simple of all. Just pull the lid off, put the wiper fluid inside, and it's finished. Make sure when winter comes, okay, always put wiper fluid that is resistant to winter and to cold. Okay, if you put regular water inside, it will get ice and cause you problems while driving. So we've shown you how to make the basic checks on your car. Okay, again, this is something you can do by yourself and do it regularly. Okay, don't be ashamed to pop the lid, look under the engine. You know, this is something that is good for you, good for the car. Always do it before going, especially on longer trips, and you will get safely to your destination. Again, visit our website carrepairguide.org, where everything is put in a step-by-step procedure with illustrations and pictures. That's all for this tutorial. See you soon. Bye bye.